Hey guys, welcome back to Sunshine's Paradise. Today promises to be very interesting. So guys, I was thinking, do you think we should have a welcome song or something? I don't know. Anyways, so let's get right into today's video. We'll be talking about something interesting. Um it's basically about the youth. So the topic is why youth prefer money than education. While youth prefer money than education. Is it education or education? Guys, please, I don't know. Correct me in the comment section. Alright, guys. So let's get right into the video. But please, before that, have you subscribed to my channel or you're just viewing and passing? Please. See, I'm not proud. Subscribe to my channel. Share with your friends and leave a comment in the comment section directly below this video. Thank you. Love you. So let's get right into the video. So I'll be doing this video with a friend of mine, my learned friend. His name is Barrister Ogwagu and a what? Echege. I'm not really sure if I got it right. Echege. Yeah, I guess so. I hope he will correct me. Anyways, so he will be sharing his thoughts as well after I'm done with sharing my thoughts. So yeah, I'll be giving some points to make this really easy and not too long. So I'll basically be giving 5 points why I feel youth prefer money than education. So yeah. So the first thing is I feel youth prefer money than education because its money provides comfort and luxury that education cannot. Let's face facts. Let's face the facts and tackle it right. See, the thing is, if we're to be honest with ourselves, money is good. Very good. It gives you the comfort, it gives you the luxurious lifestyle you want. Like, it just provides that comfort and luxury for you. But let's look at the concept of education. Maybe the end result can eventually now lead to you living in comfort and luxury, but the whole system of education itself doesn't provide comfort and luxury at all. It's just a whole ball of situation on its own. Especially, and guys, I'm basically streamlining my points to Nigeria because this is where I am at the moment. I can only talk for the area I am in and not another part of the country. So I'm just limiting it to what happens in Nigeria. So yeah, everybody's just trying to survive. Even while you go to school, at the end of the day, it's enough to get money, to get comfort, to be able to live your luxurious lifestyle and live life, chop life gang. So yeah, that's the first point I'll be discussing. Another point is that education has little or no worth at all. How do I explain this? Education has little or no worth. This is like Nigeria. I don't know about any other country, but if you look at the situation in Nigeria, you realize that education is not worth it. Like, it produces little or no worth. When in the real sense, education is supposed to carry so much worth, so much confidence, so much results, but it is what we have found ourselves in, and that is why I don't know. But education just doesn't have the worth that it is supposed to, and that is why money will always be picked by youth over education. No, let's call a spade now. Money. Use it to, like, the worth of money, the worth of serious money. It cannot be compared to what education produces right now in Nigeria. So that is why youth will pick money over education. Going to my third point, education is way too stressful than the result it produces. It's just too stressful. Okay, personally now I spent 5 years in uni trying to get my law degree, after which I spent another year in law school. Now, okay, yeah, I spent like 6 years in total. But the point is, for some people, it's just 4 years they spent. But that 4 years was hell for them because of the stress they had to go through lecturers intimidating them, struggling to get a good grade even though they are like brilliant and everything. Things don't just work the way it's supposed to because of too much stress for students. Now at the end of the day, see, I'm not even arguing, like, because nothing good comes easy, we can agree on that. But if you look at the results that gold produces after passing through fire, you can justify that yes, gold was supposed to pass through fire because of how beautiful and how much worth gold carries. But for education, the worth we, or the result we see after the time spent in school is not justifiable to the stress spent already. So it's really sad, and that is why youth will always pick money over education. The system is just something else, and that is what we have found ourselves in. That's what we have found ourselves in. Guys, I apologize for any grammatical error, but this issue is something that is paining me in my chest. Okay, let me go to the fourth point. The how do I put it now? The purpose of education has been defeated by the corrupt system. We, like I said, I'm limiting it to Nigeria. Nigeria itself is corrupt. So how much more the educational system? It is corrupt as well. Like the example I gave earlier, you see, like back in school, we had of lots of stories of things that happened to students just because a lecturer chose to intimidate them for one reason or the other. Oh, okay, this is how it is supposed to be. Even among students themselves, the cheating and everything. So the whole system is corrupt. The educational system in Nigeria is bastardized, if we are to be frank with ourselves. It is not what it used to be in the good old days. And that is why youth will pick money over education. Because you realize that, no, the educational system, like, no, let's look at it now. You will see some people, full-fledged graduates, for like they spent, in fact, they did some professional courses. And when you hear them speak, it's not even about bad English now. The way they think, you begin to you question yourself, and this person went to school. Like no, I do that a lot when I see some people, like so-called graduates. Then I now ask myself, in fact, when this kind of situations happen, I think I was still in uni then. I was never even done with school. I'm like, wait, I'm not understanding. Is it the same university I am in? Like, you hear people say stuff and you be like, and this person is supposed to be a graduate. The way they think is belittling the way a graduate is supposed to be thinking. So but what do we know? Because the corrupt system is the one responsible for this whole thing. And that is why even when you go to school and everything, you still see half-baked students. Because sometimes you realize that lecturers are not even supposed to be, some lecturers are not supposed to be lecturing. So you now realize that even when the lecturer itself, the lecturers themselves cannot defend their teaching. So what kind of students do they produce? And like the Bible has said, when the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do? Pico. Now so we see her. Please, I apologize for any background noise you hear. So going further to my final point, how do I put this last one? Money shakes tables that education cannot. Guys, no, let's call a spade. Oh, money is shaking table. Money is good. Let's not lie to ourselves. Money is very good. So it shakes tables that education cannot. You hear a professor, you see a very typical situation. Now let me paint a scenario. A rich man will go and bail his son, who is supposed to be an hardened criminal for murder, in a police station, bail him out with a snap of his finger. Then you see a professor. Now this is educated man now. In fact, the rich man might probably be a school sat, like IS. That's his highest degree. But because he's got the dough, he will use that money and bail his son out, who is supposed to be a hardened criminal. Then this professor that is very learned, with all the books he has read, will go to that same police station and try to bail his innocent nephew, who was even wrongly accused of the crime he has been committed of, and will spend months, years trying to bail that nephew out of that same police station. So what are we saying? Money has shook the table. In fact, what am I saying? Money throws away the table, guys. Money is good though, because in Nigeria it's a situation of who know who. It's a situation of connection before you can get to any parastatal, to do anything. As simple as getting a license, a driving license is connection. Going, in fact, as a lawyer, going to court again, trying to get the registrar to sign some documents for you, to do some to process some documents for you, it is connection. It's really sad, but it is the situation we have found ourselves in, and there's nothing we can really do about it except to work to make the situation better. So guys, let me try to round up, because this situation is paining me. See how I'm doing, like it's paining me to my chest. But in conclusion, I'll just try to say that yeah, we know the situation is bad, but we are not going to relent on our efforts, because this is what we have, and if we can't make it better, then what's our purpose as youth? We should just try to keep working to make this the system better in our own little way. Then at the end of the day, one thing I comfort myself with is that education produces experience that money can never produce. Because let's look at it. If you look at the situation of a person who probably learns a trade or something, the person cannot learn as much as someone who has spent years in school, because the experience is not about certificate now. It's not even about intelligence or the way you can cram books. Yes, the experience that comes with your dealings with people. Do you know how many people you'll be around in the 4 walls of a university, in the 4 walls of a secondary school? In fact, what am I limiting? Okay, I'm just limiting this to education. It could be secondary school or primary school. But the experience you will have dealing with these people is not something you can ever get doing any other thing. So, since education produces good experience, and experience is the best teacher, so we comfort ourselves in that fact, and that is why we keep trying to educate our children, we keep trying to educate our relatives and all that. So education is still good, no matter the way you think about it. And like I said, it's because it is limited to Nigeria. So right now, thank you guys if you are still watching. I'll be handing over to Barrister Ogbagu, who will also mention his points as well. I'm not sure, I might make the video, like I might add the video of Ogbagu with this video as well, or it might be a separate video. Depends, sha. Let's see how it goes. So guys, I'll be handing over to Barrister Ogbagu to continue and mention his ideas as well. Those are my neighbor's children. Anyways, so guys, thank you very much for seeing this video. I love you, love you, love you.